Boop. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December the 15th, 2021. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Isaiah 11, 1 through 9, Micah 4, 8 through 13, and then Luke 7, 31 through 35. And I'm going to take a look at Micah today and talk about, what we do in the face of opposition, how we handle that. Because today's text from Micah, let's just say it was a bad time to be Judah. They had just watched the Assyrians destroy their sister, the northern kingdom of Israel, and they didn't have many friends. Based on what Micah's saying, is like there's not a lot of people liking on them right now, and so they had a lot of reason to fear. They didn't know what was going on. They just everything was just crazy for them. But Mike comes to them with this word. He says, "Rescue is coming, and it's coming from an unexpected place." He's like, "It's on its way. There's safe, like safety and help and redemption coming." Um, but it's not going to be what they're expecting. So, in the face of all this, God speaking through his prophet Micah says to them, "You're going to be rescued," and which they're probably excited about. They're like, "Oh, that's a cool thing. Yeah, rescue's good. Rescue's good." And they're like, and he says, "By going into Babylon." And Babylon, what? It's like, wait a second. You hear this and you think, wait, aren't Babylon? Aren't they the bad guys? Well, yeah, they. If you read the Book of Revelation, Babylon is not awesome. Um, and they're the ones that later on like take them into exile, but that's kind of the point. It's not something that they understand. Babylon, yeah, they're the bad guys, and anyway, don't they answer to Assyria at this point? Because Assyria was, they were the big dog on the block, and other states were what they call vassal states. They owed their safety to them. It was kind of like Babylon or Assyria would come into your country and be like, "Hey, this is a nice country you got around here. Be a shame if something happened to it." And so, you pay them money so nothing happens to your nice country. And Babylon was kind of stuck in the same situation as everybody else around them. But, how can they rescue Judah from their enemies? But that's they're not wrong. It doesn't make sense. But this is the answer they get back. He says, your enemies, they're waiting for all this bad stuff to happen to you. They want to see Judah taken out and stripped and laid bare so that everybody can like make fun of you and like see how horrible and point out how horrible you are. And he says, but they don't understand. He says the enemies of Judah, they don't know the thoughts of the Lord or the plans that he has made. And the truth is, we don't either. And the truth is, they didn't really know. All they knew was that God was going to do this, but they didn't understand the why and the how behind it. They didn't understand God's mind in this. And we don't understand God's mind either. When we're all in a panic, and God's solution doesn't make any sense to us, we should remember that. Sometimes God might be sending us into a Babylon to rescue us from the situation we've gotten ourselves in. Anyway, that's the DBR. Get out, enjoy a good day. You're running out of time to finish up your Christmas shopping. I'll just be honest with you. If you were going to order something, you should have done that like Monday. But anyway, get out, enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Boop.